Here's a detailed list of 20 reptiles that are difficult to handle and often bite, with explanations to help you understand why they're challenging. 8. Snakes families. Reticulated Python. Why it's difficult, can grow over 20 feet long, known for unpredictable temperament and immense strength. Bite risk. Very strong feeding response. Bites can be dangerous. Not beginner-friendly due to space, strength, and safety concerns. Green Anaconda. Why it's difficult, one of the largest snakes in the world, needs a massive enclosure and water feature. Bite risk, defensive when young, can deliver powerful bites. Handling, extremely heavy and potentially dangerous as an adult. The Amazon Tree Boa. This snake is highly defensive and quick to strike. It's known for biting often, especially when startled. Being arboreal and fast-moving, it doesn't tolerate handling well at all. The white-lipped python. While very beautiful, it's notoriously nippy and nervous. There's a high chance of getting tagged if you're not experienced. This snake is not calm under handling and often gets stressed. Though the Tokay Gecko. This reptile is territorial and aggressive, especially in captivity. It's infamous for latching on with strong jaws. They rarely tolerate interaction and are best kept as display-only pets. Lizards families. Nile Monitor. This reptile can exceed 6 feet in length. It's smart but very defensive. With sharp teeth, strong jaws, and an aggressive temperament, there's a significant bite risk. Handling a Nile Monitor requires heavy socialization, yet they remain unpredictable. Savannah Monitor. This species is popular but often misunderstood. It needs a large space and a proper diet. If mishandled or malnourished, it can become aggressive. Savannah monitors are not naturally docile, and their strength increases with size. Now let's talk about the green iguana. These reptiles can grow up to 6 feet and become very territorial, making them quite challenging to handle. During the breeding season, males are especially prone to biting. When stressed, they can whip with their tails, scratch, and of course, bite. Moving on to the black-throated monitor. This species is massive and strong, requiring a room-sized enclosure. If agitated, they can inflict deep wounds with their bites. Handling these monitors is not recommended unless you have years of experience. Finally, we have the Caiman Lizard. These reptiles need both an aquatic and land setup, and they rarely tame down well. Their powerful jaws are built for crushing snails, making their bite risk quite significant. Handling them is difficult due to their speed, strength, and high stress levels. More lizards families. Asian water monitor. These fascinating creatures can grow over 8 feet long. They're highly intelligent, but, assertive. Because of their size and jaw strength, their bite can be potentially severe. Handling them can be dangerous if they haven't been extensively worked with. Uromastyx. Some of these lizards are wild-caught, which often makes them remain defensive. While bites are rare, they will bite if they feel threatened. They're also quite stress-prone. Captive-bred Uromastyx are better, but even they are not exactly cuddly. The Tegu, whether Argentine or Colombian, presents unique challenges. While Argentine Tegus can become tame with time and effort, Colombian Tegus are usually aggressive. If not tamed properly, they will bite. Handling a Tegu requires lots of time, space, and correct socialization. Crocodilians are not recommended for any beginners. The Dwarf Caiman, despite its smaller size, is still a crocodilian. It is extremely strong and unpredictable. Even at small sizes, the bite risk is very dangerous. Handling a Dwarf Caiman is basically unhandleable. It's not a pet. The American alligator is illegal in many places. Why is it difficult to handle? Well, it grows rapidly and is extremely strong. The bite risk is quite frankly lethal. No private keeper should handle this alone. Skinks and other lizards can be quite the handful, Schneider's skink, why is it difficult? It's fast, squirmy, and defensive when young. The bite risk, it can nip frequently. Handling this skink is challenging because it's very skittish and not easily tamed. The Argus monitor. Why is it difficult? Well, it's highly alert, fast, and intelligent. There's a significant bite risk as it will attack if threatened. When it comes to handling, it's agile and prone to running or clawing if spooked. Abronia lizards, also known as arboreal alligator lizards. Why are they difficult? They're rare, delicate, and wild-caught specimens often stay bitey. There's a notable bite risk due to their strong jaws for their size. When it comes to handling, it's best to leave them alone in a well-maintained vivarium. Turtles and tortoises families. More about snapping turtle in natural habitat. Snapping turtle, whether common or alligator snapping turtle. Why it's difficult? Well, they have powerful jaws and an aggressive temperament. The bite risk is significant. They can easily sever fingers. Handling them is quite a challenge as they are extremely defensive and not interactive at all. About softshell turtle in a natural habitat. These turtles are difficult because they are very aggressive, fast swimmers, and prone to biting. The bite risk is high due to their fast strikes and painful bites. Handling them can be stressful for the turtle, as they don't enjoy being touched and stress easily. Final thoughts for you as a beginner. As a beginner, do not choose any of these mentioned as your first reptile. They're incredible animals, but they demand deep expertise, physical space, and sometimes even a small team to manage safely.